So we're going to take a look at these questions here. They may seem a little intimidating by the notation, but let's start with actually the easiest ones, which is going to be f divided by g in the bottom right. So we're going to just take the equation for f, which is x squared plus 9x, and we're going to divide that by 7 minus x squared. And note that it won't tell you to simplify or do anything kind of fancy, so you don't have to. So that can be our answer, just like that. The next one, I'm going to go back there and put that back in there. F times g, it doesn't tell us to write it in standard form, but if it doesn't, you don't have to. So this is really just going to be x squared plus 9x times, make sure you have this in parentheses, 7 minus x squared. Now if we wanted to, we could go through and FOIL it. Well, I don't use that acronym, but really everything in the first parentheses get multiplied to everything in the second parentheses. So x squared times 7 is 7x squared. X squared times the negative x squared is a negative x to the fourth. Then we'd have x squared times 9x, which is 9x to the third. And then we'd have 9x times 7, which is 63x. And then that would simplify down to be, actually no, but we might want to rewrite it in standard form to say negative x to the fourth plus 9x to the third plus 7x squared plus 63x. And again, you don't have to do this because it's not asking you to do this to write it in simplified form or anything like that. Now the f of f plus g, well, we may want to write this with parentheses. And the parentheses are just for emphasis. So when I combine like terms, x squared and a negative x squared make 0. So that kind of goes away. And then we're just left with 9x plus 7 as our answer. And the last one is f minus g, and there's an important difference for this. We definitely want to use parentheses. So note that we have a negative subtraction between the parentheses, so we're going to change that to a plus and then switch the signs in the second parentheses. And take the time to write this out, because if you try to do it in your head, it's very easy to make a silly little mistake. So now combining like terms, x squared plus an x squared is 2x squared plus 9x minus 7. And if you have any kind of questions, ask your math teacher.